So, what's the lots of in Pinay Shodan? Stoke. Yeah? Okay, so Junzuki stance. Don't forget it's, and just remember your mai and ma'ai. So if you think you're too close, then obviously adjust yourself. Okay, so you want to be attacking Jodan. Yeah, and then Sto. Sto, almost like a Junzuki no Tsukame. Coming back to get your correct mai. And you can do that moving the arm around to find their balance. But basically going in and doing your MP with your change your stance. Yeah, then your Haito with Nagash. Right, and then out. Okay, so once more. Back. Stop. So I took his balance that way, I'm going to take it this way. I'm going to take it that way. Now I'm going to change it this way. Then I'm going to take it the other way. So you're taking them different ways. You okay with that? Carry on. If I don't answer them by the movement, then ask me. Yeah? Check your distance. Head carries longer. Close. And do you remember that what you was using with the and the turning?
Yeah.
Turn the hip. Slide. Next one I wanted to kick, don't I? So it's no good going here and using your arm. The hip's back here. So I want to be, if I don't go for the grab, I want to be so when you pull this, don't think about this one, think about hips already there. When you're going for the MP, don't turn too early. I think I've watched two of you and you're turning too early. So, touch, touch, touch them.
Right, yeah.
I mean, the Kamizawa sensei used to use UK3, Ushiro Keri. Remember the one? Direction. UK2 distance. UK2 distance, whether you're going forward, back. Yeah, you had another thing called UK3, which basically is 1 foot on the floor at any one time. So when you're doing your shirogiri, it shouldn't be, I'm going to use this stance because it's easy to explain from there. How many feet on the floor? How many feet on the floor? How many feet on the floor? It was like a bit of a binary code then, wasn't it? Yeah?
I think it's got it longer.
So from there, how many? 1, 1. 2, 1, 1. No. 2, 1, da, da, da. But 2, now from now on until the kick, it's 1 foot on the floor. Do you see that? So the same applies here. So when you start pulling back, how many feet? So you've done all this Mudana, this 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Because that's how you would do your Maigeri, isn't it? Yeah, carry on. Seen a lot of this with Shito. Not turn and do it. Up. Touch. There's not going to be any hit. Yeah, but you're just going to feel my body. Yeah. Carry on. So slow. Senjisen. 2 of the Senjisens. So you move your center, but then to get the rest, the quarter of your body out of the way, it's rotating. Oh yeah, it's not this. But obviously I've got to watch what I'm doing. Take time. Okay, have a play. And even though you think the race is over, still have that. I know I can punch, but I want to see how much I can get away with before he starts going. I'm looking for that extra little, shake the tree a little bit more. Yeah, I can feel him going. Oh, that's the time to do it. If I do it and he's going across there, that's just to demonstrate. But as soon as that's the time to go.
You don't know what the name is, just call it the squeech. It's just getting like squeeze, that's it.
Okay, so that's number 7. Number 8 is from Pinan Sandan. Okay? Junzuki Shochichuda. Health and safety. Lift with your knees, not your arms. Over the cam. And into the back. Stow, into the joint. Okay. Hidden. As I go out, so as he can't come in. If I leave it here and just go out, he's going to follow me in. But here. Okay? Have a play? Yeah, you tap me. The way to practice it is this one first.
What do you do best though? When you start, you get all best without the arms to get that when you put it very hard.
There. A hod, a hob, or hod. Yeah, the bricks, not to the side. Underneath, lift. Roll. Okay, don't necessarily have to go to the floor, but I think it's an Aikido move, isn't it?
Was the back
No, shoulder. Push.
And then just if you can get me just before I stop moving.
Don't have to grab him.
Yeah.
It's just here. Just to give you that safe zone. Yeah, man. When you're teaching Q grades, Takamezawa Sensei used to have a really good way of having a little bit of fun, but also, yeah. He'd do like a soaring action here, so as you get it right in, yet not. So you get the stow, knife edging. Okay, so try a couple, just make sure you get stow in. So it's, if you're teaching young and you're doing this, then yeah, it gives them a bit of a. It's number 9 from. Okay. I am not a big fan, as you know. Very quite often, I'm not a big fan of Judoyuki. All right, but Okuriashi Maigeri, fighting stance. If you're doing Zenkotachi, you can do it from Zenkotachi, you know, Junzuki stance, but if you're doing Keris, just take a fighting stance. Okay, Okuriashi Maigeri. Nice one. Yep, or if it's the other one, so slowly, but I'm using Kerry's leg to inasu me, to move me out the way, like a nagasa, nagash. But if I play it, I can use inasu to move me. So I've got inasu to move, redirect them, which I'm doing, but I'm having a bit of a double whammy by his force moving me as well. So I won't do the punch, but obviously do Nagash, just in case. But if he puts it, going for it, oh, great, yeah? Now, because he's an Ippon, the old fighting rules was an Ippon, wasn't it? Or was Ari or an Ippon? Yeah, so this is how I rationale it, is that you score half a point and half a point before they put their foot on the floor. That would be an Ippon, because you do have scored 2 points before they've dropped. So I'm going to try and hit Kerry as I'm going in with this one. And before he's actually put his foot on the floor, I want to put a Gyakuzuki in. So fingers crossed, 1, 2. Before he's put his foot down. If he put his foot down, he's off. Yeah, or coming back at you. So you need to get those 2 punches in. And the secret is to get the first one in, which is this one. And it's, whoa! Yeah? So, 1, 2. You got that? Carry on. You have to meet the attack before it's accelerated. That's the slowest before it does this. And you'll find this a lot where you try and take out the attack before it's in full flow. Yeah, so this is because it's a kerry, it's exaggerated, it's a little bit longer, it gives you a bit more time to think about it. But you need to be deep, you need to be irimi, in and catching that maigari before it's in full flow. If it's in full flow, you end up doing this because they've used up the distance. I want to be meeting, I want to be cutting down his distance to accelerate. So the quicker you move in, and the longer you move in, the easier it is for you. And the harder they try and kick, the easier it is for me. If it's slow, it's not working. And you might as well do another technique if it's slow. Hit him with this and this before he's even, before he's even dropped. Yeah? So again, try and take their distance, take their time in, take their time to stop them from accelerating. Don't wait for them to be in full throw. It's too late then. And then that highlights your sen no sen. You're looking. We know what it is because it's a controlled experiment, isn't it? But you need to, because you're only focusing, you know when maigari is coming. So you need to see that body movement of the hip or the foot or, yeah? But you're looking for it then. You're not guessing. You're looking for that technique. Then you take it back to your other ippons or gumitagata. Again, controlled environment. You know what's coming, but it's detecting that little bit of a movement. Then when you come to do sparring, you're scanning. You're seeing those bits. You're not thinking, I've got to do a I shouldn't be thinking about what I'm doing. I should be looking at, after all, that dictates what you do. Unless you're going on the attack from the off. That's a different mentality then. I'm going to send him into next week. Yeah, but if you are, in this bit of a stalemate, but you're looking. Those who used to spar some years ago, right? That's why it wasn't a sport. Because it wasn't entertaining. Because it would be, so me and Rob's old, so it would be from here, and then the ref would be going, Hajime. So you'd be there. Yeah, you'd be waiting. Usually the first person that moved lost. That's not entertaining. That's why it would never ended like, bang, it was over. It's not entertaining. Now it's like, I'm sorry. Okay, I can understand it. I can understand it's distracting. You don't know when the attack's going to come. I understand that. But I'm a little bit old school.